Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another match of my Dragons in Modern. We'll try this. We have 2 counter spells and only 1 blue source, which is awkward. And if we want to Thoughtseize on turn 1, we have to go get we have to go to 15 to do it. Is it worth it? Already kept. So this is my Dragons in Modern deck Dimir version, featuring the powerhouses of Ebondeath, Dracolich, Ebondeath, Dracolich, and Dragon Turtle. I think what we're going to do is pass the turn, go get one of our Cerevel lands, see if that sets us up for, if it holds its, or shows us its value. We might have been smart for not Thoughtseizing here against Burn. So I've been really disappointed in the Cerevel lands, but I think maybe this is a deck for them to shine. Burn, huh? Some sort of burn. We'll see. We need to see an island, ideally. Okay. Stitcher Supplier is good. We can Stitcher Supplier and Thoughtseize. Do we want that? Yes. Preserve our life total a little bit and set up our draws. Or set us up for a big Murktide if we draw one. We really, probably, I don't know, we'll see if we should have been disciplined there and went for the island, but let's see what our opponent's got in their hand. That's a little bit of a lag. We might live to regret. We might die to regret this, I should say. But oh wow, wow! Look at that hand. That is a lot. There. Wow. I can't say wow enough here. So 3/6. Double Swiss Spear. X. Light up stage is what they're hoping to use to draw a card, I imagine. So we'll take that. Yeah, we might be in a lot of trouble. We need to hit a Murktide like now if we're going to have a chance. Well, we need a double blue and a Murktide. There goes our Watery Grave. Alright, well, so we're going to not take a hit, hopefully, although they may just kill what we have. Imagine we'll see a Swift Spear here. Oh, they drew a land. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. They kept a risky keep, and we kept a risky keep. I think their risky keep is going to be good enough. So we saw no island there. So we need an island, and we need a Murktide. So preferably island, then Murktide. So we can do island, counterspell the next thing. Murktide, get a blocker down. Untap, hopefully have enough counter magic to stay alive. Okay, so there's the island. These fatal pushes are not so bad here. Pass the turn. So we're going to have to counterspell something. Now the question is, do we want to counter a creature or a burn spell? Because we can block creatures to preserve our life total. We can't really... Yeah, I think we're just dead. We're drawing dead against this in this matchup with what's in our opponent's hand. Man, what a hand. Okay, do we counter that and then just take 2 for a total of 3? I mean, I think we have to. Yep. No, it'd be nice if we'd had a fatal push followed up. Alright, so we're going to take 2, go to 9. Our opponent has a lot of cards in hand. They have 6 points of burn in hand, plus whatever is behind the Bowmat Courier. A fatal push wouldn't be bad. Thought Scour, not ideal. Especially because we need this counterspell for turn a creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Do we have a Murktide in there? We do not. So, we could Thought Scour. Looking for a land. Oof, we are just so dead. Let's see what we can find. There's the mole. Merc died. And I don't think we're going to survive to get to Murktide, though. At this point, we're going to be taking... I think we're just dead. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We might not be, but we're close enough that it won't matter. The Murktide won't stop it. We don't have enough blue sources. We have the tools to fight this type of draw from our opponent, but we kept a risky keep with one island. Didn't get our counter magic online, and we chose to get Stitcher Supplier to help fuel our graveyard. Okay. I think we're probably dead right now, to be honest. So yeah, we had the, we should have put that into the graveyard to hopefully get to the blue source faster. See what we draw. We need like lots of answers. And Bomat Courier they can sack. Alright, well we'll just scoop it up. Burn doing burn things. Alright, now let's see what we can do against burn. Stern Scolding. I mean, Spell Snare hits their 2 mana spells. What do they play for 2 mana? Other than what we saw, Searing Blood or whatever it's called. I mean, Subtlety could buy us some time. Damnation can catch us back up if it's a really big... What's bad against burn? Thoughtseize seems like it could be okay. 2 damage for 3 life to spare 3 life, but it feels bad. Fatal pushes are going to be... I mean, that's a pretty big one for us. Damnation could be good. I don't know if we live long enough. I think we need to... What we were hoping for is a fast Murktide. To either race or make our opponent spend a lot of burn on killing it. Yeah, burn is not a deck that makes you run into a lot in leagues. So, I mean, it's fine to... I enjoy playing all kinds of decks. But I'm getting some reps in practicing for league play, and I'm not going to make a lot of changes to this deck to accommodate burn. I don't expect to see much burn. Domain Zoo, though, or 5-color domain, or 5-color Zoo, whatever you want to call it. That one, it's not a burn deck. It does play, it has some reach, but it's that's a more common, most aggressive burn strategy. Plus, is it, in my experience. So hopefully, I mean, this is fun. I mean, it's fun, first of all, because it's Magic. Second, it's good reps. I've played 4 leagues with this versions of this deck, but it's been a while, and it was before I was making videos. So I'm getting a few reps in with it for the videos, and then I'll jump into a league probably tomorrow or Friday and post it on Friday. Hopefully our opponent will come back. They're in that tank, or in the bathroom. We have ways to fight what burn is doing, but they, we can run them out of card. If we have the right setup, right, Stitcher Supply, Fatal Push, Counter Magic, we weren't far off last game. Their mana was what was betraying us, and we played 3 basic swamps, and plus this Takenuma. So the more I play, I think we need to go down 1 basic swamp and up one island. We so often won't double blue. We'll see. Maybe there is a lag. Maybe our opponent lost connection. Losing to burn only to get timed out. Wow, so much fun. Anyway, so if you're the first time watching this deck, which it's a good chance you are, if you haven't read the article, it's up on cyclesgaming.com. This is Dragons in Modern. It's Dimir Dragons in Modern, and we are playing some janky jank. And Ebondeath, Dracolich and Dragon Turtle with alongside the best dragon in Modern, unfortunately, being Murktide Regent. So we have the counterspell, might be too late. We have the 3 islands. Just gonna mulligan this. This is looking much better. Well, I want all of these cards though. Fill the graveyard. Kill their first creature. What should we put to the bottom? Is it the counterspell? Man, alright, fatal push to the bottom. We have to shock ourselves, unfortunately, to get this Stitcher's Flyer down and have a chance at a Murktide Regent next turn, or hold up counter magic next turn, and then get the Murktide down. So the ideal here is that our opponent goes creature, attack, we block, fill the graveyard, make a big Murktide. Alright, so we got, it's a 5/5 currently. Curious what they bring in against Dimir. Alright, this is what we wanted to see. An attack, hopefully. If they don't attack, it's also a win. Island, Bloodstained Stern Scolding. Stern Scolding's nice. Alright, turn 2 Murktide. Will it be good enough? With counterspell backup if it survives. That can be good later. There is a lag. I wonder if it's on my end because I'm in a different room than I normally am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not the biggest Murktide, unfortunately, but it should take at least 2 burn spells to kill. Question is, if they play a mountain and attack, do we block? I think we do block. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we can let one attack through and then next turn have counterspell magic back up. Okay, they played a land. They can. Are they going to be able to kill the Murktide or not? Nope, Rift Bolt suspended. Okay. Don't think they can kill the Murktide this turn then. And now we have counterspell. We'd love to just hit another counterspell or something like that this turn, or force a negation. Preordain's good. Unfortunately, okay, so we can preordain and have counterspell back up. Maybe I should have done that differently. I'm just thinking, well, what? Okay, we don't want either one of those. I was just thinking that, okay, that's a good one, that we might want to, they may want to do something in response, and if to us preordaining and we wanted the mana open to then counter that, whatever that something might be, but I can't imagine a 1 mana spell that could do anything that we'd want to counter at this point. Now, do we want to counter the Rift Bolt? Alright, what are they targeting? To any target. They're targeting us. That's fine. I think we want to protect our Murktide, and if they want to run out another Skewer the Critics, deals 3 damage to us. Go to 12, then go to 9. 9's not a lot. I think we're going to go ahead and counter this one. I mean, it's pick your poison a little bit. They may just run out another creature. They may run out another burn spell. It doesn't protect our Murktide. It might have been wrong, but man, it's going down to 12 and 9 feels real bad. Skullcrack, yep. So we're taking 3 no matter what. 4 goes to 8. We're just not going to be fast enough, I don't think, unless we draw another counterspell. Force negation is good. That's a really good draw for us. So now we can attack and either cast Ebondeath, Dracolich, or Force negation to help our life total. But man, it's a tight race right now. It's going to be close. We have to attack 3 times. I mean, what we will do is, depending, gosh, 4 cards is so many from burn. And they have a prowess creature down. Alright, do they have the burn? Another Swift Spear. That's pretty good for them. They can hit us to 6 with 2 cards in hand. What are the chances they have 2 burn spells? Because if they don't kill us, we'll flash in Ebondeath and hopefully kill them on our swing back. No one sees Ebondeath Dracolich coming, that's for sure. Eidolon. That's fine. No one sees the Ebondeath, that's for sure. But their last spell is probably a burn spell and then kill the Ebondeath. And that leaves them not dead, unfortunately. If they let us untap, though, before they do it, that'd be very nice of our opponent. You don't need to do it on there. And they scoop it up. Alright. Last card must have been a land. And they scoop up the match. Alright, well, I mean, like I said, we're not expecting to see burn much in league, so each of us got a game. You saw the power of some of how our strategy is to beat them. We need to get a little bit lucky. We have some flash reach there. Anyway, for cyclesgaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch you on the next one.
This is Johnny Cycles with cyclesgaming.com, and this has been another edition of Dragons and Modern. Be sure to go to my site and check out all of my original Magic the Gathering content, where I post articles and video of my janky modern brews in my commander decks. I'm also publishing a couple chapters every month for my science fiction fantasy novel called The Pod Kind. Check me out on YouTube as well. Click that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.